2018 Porsche 718 Cayman. 2018 Porsche 718 Cayman review. Lithe and powerful, the 718 Cayman is among the world's best sports cars. 3.5-star overall score. Last year, the Porsche Cayman gained a whole new numerical name. 718 is shared between it and its particular Boxster convertible sibling, incremental improvements to its handling and fundamental changes to its available engines. It didn't look that different, but there was clearly a lot happening beneath the sheet metal. Just like this past year, the 2018 Porsche 718 Cayman features turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. These new engines outdo their 6-cylinder predecessors regarding output and fuel economy. But we're disappointed the way they sound. They don't supply the high-revving excitement on the old flat sixes. That's the sole area of the location where the revised Cayman isn't clearly better, though. The steering is quicker and sharper, the brakes are definitely more powerful, along with the optional adaptive suspension gained an increase in adjustability. There's a revised stability control system that can offer more of a safety net from the road in normal and provides you more leeway in sport. This year's Cayman is really unchanged, and we're just great with that. If you're seeking a pure driver's car, there aren't many out there that will match the 2018 Porsche 718 Cayman. What's new? Like every 2018 Porsche, the 718 Cayman gets complimentary maintenance for that first year. There are also some additional customization options, including two-tone leather options and contrast stitching. Based on power output alone, the bottom Cayman's engine is a lot more than sufficient. Some would even call its power abundant. The problem is it just doesn't provide you with the audible thrill you expect from your sports car currently. The 2.5-litre Cayman S sounds better, thus it gets the nod here. It is much more expensive, but and thrill's the reason you're considering one of those in the first place? Trim levels and features. The 2018 Porsche 718 Cayman is really a two-seat coupe accessible in Cayman and Cayman S trim levels. The 718 Boxster could be the convertible version and reviewed separately. The Cayman incorporates a turbocharged 2.0-litre horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engine, a flat 4, best for 300 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. The Cayman S includes a turbocharged 2.5-litre flat 4 great for 350 horsepower and 309 pounds-feet of torque. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard and also a 7-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission, Porsche's PDK, is optional. Standard features within the 718 Cayman include 18-inch wheels, performance summer tires, xenon headlights, LED running lights, heated mirrors, back and front parking sensors, automatic climate control, a rear-view camera, 6-way adjustable seats, power backrest adjustments, manual everybody else, a tilt and telescoping tire, partial leather upholstery, Bluetooth, a 7-inch touchscreen, 2 USB ports, plus a 6-speaker head unit with a CD player and satellite radio. The 718 Cayman S only differs to use more powerful engine and 19-inch wheels. Like every Porsche, your choices list is extensive, enabling a great deal of customization. Performance add-ons such as a selection of 19 and 20-inch wheels, a steering upgrade for lighter low-speed effort, Porsche Active Suspension Management, PASM, that contributes adaptive dampers and lowers ride height 10 mm, the Cayman S is qualified to receive PASM Sport that lowers it 20 mm, Porsche Torque Vectoring, a brake-based differential, ceramic composite brakes along with a sport exhaust. There's also the Porsche Sport Chrono package, consisting of dynamic transmission mounts, searching for an analog stopwatch mounted atop the dash, a driving mode switch within the steering wheel, launch control, for PDK models, one more performance display, as well as a sport response button that sharpens engine and transmission response for 20 seconds. Comfort and convenience options include adaptive headlights, LED adaptive headlights, headlight washers, auto-dimming mirrors, a rear window wiper, power folding mirrors, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, heated and ventilated seats, 14-way power adjustable seats, upgraded seats with increased aggressive bolstering and either manual or power adjustments, various types of upgrade leather and upholstery, a navigation system, Car Connect, includes Apple CarPlay as well as a variety of emergency services. Car Connect Plus adds a 4G LTE connection and Wi-Fi hotspot, updatable navigation maps and internet-based navigation system elements, a 10-speaker Bose audio upgrade along with a 12-speaker premium Burmester sound system. Driving. The 718 Cayman S is often a fun, responsive and engaging race car. Amazing handling and braking, both with regards to performance and nuance. Plenty quick, too, although the PDK version is most likely quicker. Some drivability quirks with manual gearbox, and that is surprising just for this automaker. Acceleration. This engine provides for a good shove from basically any RPM. The gear ratios are very well spaced to hold power on tap all the time. The Cayman S reaches 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds within our tests, matching its closest competitors. It's very likely which the PDK transmission is quicker still. Braking. The pedal is firm and it has easy modulation for smooth stops in normal driving. In our panic braking tests, the Cayman S needed only 19.5 feet to make a stop, and that is exceptionally short. No fade or softening with the pedal after repeated and high use. Steering. Steering effort and quickness are appropriate for a race car such as this, but feedback is lacking a little at the limits of adhesion. It's very precise and direct, though, which plays a part in the overall responsiveness on the Cayman. Handling. World-class handling among sports cars. The Cayman S is amazingly balanced and stable when driven hard. Even over moderate mid-corner bumps, handling is unaffected. Without stability control, the trunk end will step out a little bit, yet it's very controllable and enjoyable. Drivability. Oddly, the Cayman S is smoother in aggressive driving when compared to everyday traffic. Avoiding inelegant lurches takes concentration at low speeds. While the clutch engagement may well be more intuitive as well as the shifter more precise, the rev match downshift system in sport mode will be the best on the market. Comfort. The outstanding seat comfort and decent ride quality remain by reviewing the predecessor, but we miss the flat 6 engine. The 4-cylinder's coarse, unrefined engine note is really a step backward. With the optional sport exhaust system, it discourages winding out of the engine and is also needlessly loud on a regular basis. Seat comfort. Even however the optional sport seats simply have a few adjustments, they're well shaped and adequately cushioned for long distance comfort. The ventilated seat option's also a welcome addition on hot days. Ride comfort. With the optional PASM sport suspension, smaller bumps are very well managed in both normal or sport modes. Larger bumps can launch you off your seat for just a moment. There's not a good deal of difference between suspension modes. We want to see a much more significant change. Noise and vibration. Engine and exhaust noises are loud enough being considered deal breakers. With the sport exhaust, the 4-cylinder engine is coarse and unrefined, sounding as being a poorly tuned Subaru. The base Cayman is worse. Wind noise is non-existent electrical systems, but road noise is intrusive on coarse asphalt. Climate control. The small vents are susceptible to creating noticeable hot or cold spots, especially around the driver's hands. However, the machine is powerful enough to quickly cool the cabin when parked within the hot sun, as well as the cooled seats are quiet as compared to some rivals. Interior. There's little to tell apart the 718 Cayman's cockpit in the pricier 911, that is certainly a good thing. There's no mistaking it for not a driver's car, together with the absence of a regular infotainment controller knob and traditional cup holders. It's more classic and sporty than modern and luxurious. ease of usage. The Cayman's cockpit would gain from fewer buttons, however they are logically grouped. Open the multifunction display inside the instrument panel that has a small steering column stalk takes getting accustomed to, and menus aren't intuitive. Getting in, getting out. Entry and exit logistics are typical for the small race car. Its low ride height and roof imply that taller, long-limbed passengers will likely need to stoop and twist somewhat into place. Otherwise, there won't be additional contortions needed. Driving position. A nearly ideal driving position is possible for the wide various body types. The Cayman maintains Porsche's high weighting in this category. The range of motion and extension within the seats and steering column are generous. Roominess. The cockpit is cozy although not confining. Combined while using small size from the Cayman, it feels a little as if you're wearing the vehicle rather than using it. This is how a sports vehicle should feel. Visibility. The placement and profiling from the forward roof pillars mean automobile bob the head to and fro to seam through a sharp corner. Rear visibility is decent, but backing into a tight space requires heavy reliance about the standard backup camera. Quality. Materials quality in the 718 Cayman is impeccable, as there are a reassuring solidity underneath it all. Unlike several similarly priced sport coupes, the Cayman's overall quality matches the rather expensive price. Utility. There are obvious sacrifices being made with any fancy car, particularly if you move the engine from in the hood. The Cayman isn't immune to this, though it may be better than you'd expect. Still, the larger cargo space of rival front-engine coupes is way more convenient. Small item storage. There are only some bins and pockets to host your personal items, and they are small and shallow on top of that. The typical Porsche cup holders work well but fussy plus a bit out of reach to the driver. Cargo space. For a mid-engine sport coupe, the Cayman incorporates a surprising number of combined cargo space between the back and front compartments. Compared to rival front-engine coupes, though, it falls well short. A weekend getaway using a passenger is achievable, but you should pack light. Technology. Porsche trails other sellers when it comes to in-car technology. You can believe that these are drivers' cars, and tech is irrelevant. That said, there are many other drivers' cars that include more advanced systems that happen to be easier to use. Audio and navigation. The placement with a small touch-screen lower within the middle in the center stack demands a lot more attention than other systems. A central knob controller can be preferable. In general, Porsche's infotainment system also trails your competitors in available features and ease of usage. Smartphone integration. Apple CarPlay is part with the Porsche Connect options package and solves many with the native interface's shortcomings. Bluetooth and a couple of USB ports are standard. Driver aids. The standard cruise control does a great job of maintaining speed, even on steep downhill grades. Adaptive cruise control plus a blind spot monitoring system are optional, yet not on our test car.